Kom terug, dis jou lekker voel ontbytprogram Expresso hier op SABC3 op hierdie pragtige Dinsdagoggend. Nou as jy kan onthou het ons 'n paar weke terug het ons 'n lekker Kersfees vrugtekoek resep saam met julle gedeel. En as jy die perfekte vrugtekoek wil maak, moet jy hom so nou en dan 'n knertjie gee sodat hy lekker woema kan kry. Nou ons vrugtekoek is al goed geknerts en hy's reg om sy versiersel te kry. En ons het twee baie opgewonde Expresso kykers wat ons by een van ons vorige kykersbakkampe ontmoet het en hulle deel vandag hulle geheim saam met ons. Maar eers kom ons ontmoet hulle.
In October, we showed you how to bake a delicious Christmas fruitcake, and each week we've been feeding it a little brandy in preparation for Christmas, and it's now ready to be iced. We called in cake icing expert Jackie Sands from Sweet Arts to do the job. We first met Jackie at the recent Expresso Baking Bootcamp in Cape Town, and after seeing her beautiful cake designs, we knew we had to share her talent and passion for cake icing with viewers. Jackie and her son Dylan, who is also her icing assistant, are here today to give us some tips on how to ice your Christmas cake.
And indeed, here they are, our very first special guest of the morning, Jackie and Dylan. Good morning, the two of you.
Good morning.
And Dylan, you are the trusty assistant to Jackie, right?
Oh, yes, I am.
You look like a very doubtful assistant this morning. What's going on, Dylan?
I don't know.
Get that confidence back. Come on, man. We're
yeah.
icing some Christmas cake this morning.
Yes, we are.
And this is something that you do for fun, for a living. You love this.
Yes, absolutely. It came about, it was a hobby and it came about through necessity, but now we're just loving it.
Absolutely amazing. So how do we even begin icing a Christmas cake, a fruit cake like we made?
Well, we've got one prepped here, and what it's already got is the marzipan collar. And we're just going to, we then roll out our marzipan disc.
Yes.
And place that on top.
Okay.
We would ordinarily make sure that it meets at all the corners.
Yes.
But I'm just going to show our viewers
How to,
a little bit of how
stitch
to,
it a bit
yeah.
further than it looks. Now, do you make your own marzipan?
I don't make
not much of
my
a
own
baker.
marzipan. No, I don't. I actually don't make that many fruitcakes anymore.
Oh, really?
Yeah, no, at this time of year, of course, people want fruitcake.
Yes.
But people want cakes that they can cut up immediately and eat at events.
Yes,
And so
yes.
they're going for the vanillas and the red velvet and chocolate cake, cakes that they can enjoy at the events.
All right, okay.
So what I'm going to do for Dylan though is just prepare some icing for him because
Lovely.
he's going to be working on some of the trimmings for our cake.
Okay, which is very, very important, of course, and you're going to be using our lovely Stork
Stork bake.
margarine, which of course isn't it nicer when it's kind of like melted to room temperature
Yes, it
like
is.
that?
It's got to be at room temperature, absolutely. I'm just having a bit of difficulty with it right now.
You get your hands dirty, it's all right, because when it is like that, it really is nice and smooth and creamy and mixes well, and easier. So Dylan, when did you get into cake icing?
Well, I don't really do the icing of the cakes. I just do the decorating, like the teddy bears and, yeah, all the different fondant work.
Oh, dude, that's actually quite a skill. Are you going to be a cake boss one day?
Maybe.
Hopefully, okay.
He's my little junior buddy.
There we go. So,
okay, so we'll mix it up, and what I usually do is I'll mix the butter icing for quite a long time to get it light and fluffy. Okay, so that would be that process.
Okay.
And then while I just quickly roll out some fondant, because we'd cover our cake with the fondant, Dylan's going to do a quick dem. We'll be making some Christmas trees for the top.
Okay, all right.
He's also prepared some little holly leaves and snowflakes and sleds. And these are quite easily available around town. People can get cutters like that.
Okay, cool.
Quite
so
cheaply.
You roll out your
fondant or your plastic icing,
cut
exactly.
It out.
And I usually use some maizena just to get it smoother, but I'll just use some icing sugar quickly. I'll just actually use this bit here.
Okay, there we go. Now, while you do that, Dylan, I want you to tell us a bit about the technique that you're using to turn that little ice cream cone into a Christmas tree.
Okay, well, this is just a technique my mom showed me, where you sort of push out the icing a bit.
Yes.
Then you just push it in and then pull it out, and then it makes like a sort of spike.
Oh, okay, so you're going to press a little bit, then you druk it so bietjie, and dan druk jy hom so bietjie, and dan druk jy so bietjie, and it comes out looking like spikily.
Yeah.
Very nice, okay. So obviously you've got to concentrate a lot because you can't leave any open gaps, eh?
Well, yeah, that's the thing. You have to try and fill in every gap. It actually looks a lot better if you fill in every gap.
Wow. Dude, you are so pro at this, man. Do you have dreams of one day being, kind of a baker, if you will?
Actually a chef.
A chef?
Chef.
Wow.
I forced him into the baking.
Did you force him into the baking?
He'll be a patisserie chef for now.
Lovely stuff. Okay. Well, if you are at home and you've just joined us, we're showing you how to ice a lovely traditional Christmas fruitcake, and you can SMS the keyword Stork to 33728 to get this lovely recipe sent to you, how exactly to make your icing. All right, so what are we doing now?
Okay, so what I've done is, I'd obviously do it more perfectly, but I've rolled it out, and I would usually do it in a circle that would fit. I measure my cake,
Oh, yes.
and I would roll it out to the size that my cake would be. Place it over my rolling pin.
This is actually
So
quite a
to protect
process.
it, yes.
Yeah?
And then just carefully slide it over the
Look
cake.
at that.
I'm obviously not doing it to perfection right now. And then I would just smooth down the sides.
Well,
like that all around.
for a non-perfectionist, that looks pretty good, I must say.
So we'll get it nice and down the sides evenly. And then we will use our smoother
Look at that.
and smooth the top.
You remind me of my uncle who used to build houses. He used to be also, with that,
Absolutely.
carving around the edges, making sure that, oh my goodness.
Our house
everything's
looks like a construction site most times. So that's exactly what it's like. I often think of it because they use a tool exactly like this when they plaster walls, don't they? Okay, so that's our little construction right there. And once we've smoothed it all around, we will trim off the excess.
Yes.
With our little pizza cutter.
Okay.
So
How's the
we've
tree
got
looking there? Dylan, it's looking good, hey?
Yep.
I'm going to bring this over. So once you've done it perfectly, like
That's
Jackie
more or less what it would look
instructed,
like, yes.
that's what it would look like. So what happens now to make it look extra Christmassy?
And now, people, some people enjoy the red and the green and the traditional colours for Christmas. But we thought we'll go all snow.
All snow.
Yes, so we've got some, you can use all white, you can colour them silver, we've got some glitter, we can actually add some more snow. But with our Stork bake, we've made the butter icing and piped our cones. As you can see, that's something a little more modern, contemporary looking. Thanks, Dylan.
And I love how the flavour of the... I can actually almost smell the flavour of the butter coming out.
Absolutely.
Wow. Dylan, you are such a perfectionist, mate. That is looking really, really good.
You have to be
Under
a
the watchful
perfectionist in this
eyes, Mom.
business.
What's that, Dylan?
You have to be a perfectionist in this business.
Hey, oh my
I
guy. All right, so,
So
let's...
that's a complete tree right there, and we're just going to lift one up. If I can just,
So obviously you've got to be very, very careful because it's
You
butter
are.
icing. So let's see you lift it and let's see
yeah,
how...
it's quite soft.
There
And
we
hopefully I don't drop it. But
Look
we've
him
done
up.
this one justice. Oops. Okay, we'll use Dylan's one. Will you just place it on top?
That one had some extra snowflakes going on it there. Beautiful. So you place it on top.
This is not going to be easy.
Always fun getting your hands dirty.
And we can do a couple of those and add some, some fun trimmings and
Absolutely
I would just
amazing.
like to put some glitter.
Please do. Let's have a
on
look how you
that
put on the
and
glitter.
just,
Look at that.
add some magic. I add magic to all my work.
Absolutely brilliant. Guys, thank you very, very much for coming to
Thank you.
share your lovely secrets with us. And I hope that you'll enjoy a lovely festive season with your families.
Oh, I'm sure we will. Thank
Lovely
you so
stuff.
much.
So SMS that keyword Stork to 33728 to get the lovely icing or butter icing recipe sent to you so you can make it at home and decorate your own Christmas cake. En onthou om so lekker knersie te gee, nee. Yeah, and what's up, man? What do you think of this? This is absolutely amazing, isn't it?
Stork. Best for baking.